You are now tuned into the smooth sounds of TMG. I'm your host, the Marcus Garrett. The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. Your roadmap to financial independence and a rich, free life. Yes, it is possible for every middle-class wage earner to retire a millionaire. Your money can buy you something far more valuable than stuff. Money can buy many things, none of which is more important than your financial independence. Here's the simple formula. Spend less than you earn, invest the surplus. Perhaps the best book is The Intelligent Investor, written by Warren Buffett's mentor, Benjamin Graham. It is a great book, and if stock analysis interests you, by all means, take the time to read it. Being independently wealthy is every bit as much about limiting needs as it is about how much money you have. It has less to do with how much you earn. High-income earners often go broke, while low-income earners get there, than what you value. The lines between need and want are continually and intentionally blurred. Houses are an expensive indulgence, not an investment. If your goal is financial independence, it is also to hold as little debt as possible. The people who make investing endlessly complex, because if it can be made complex, it becomes more profitable for them, more expensive for us. Do you think the average cost of a new car would be pushing $32,000 without easy financing? Or that a college education would cost over $100,000 if it were not for readily available student loans? If you are currently in debt, paying it off is your top priority. Nothing else is more important. The market is the most powerful wealth-building tool of all time. The market always goes up, and it is always a wild and rocky ride along the way. Successful investing is by definition long-term. Any investing done short-term Everybody makes money when the market is rising, but what determines whether it will make you wealthy or leave you bleeding on the side of the road is what you do during the times it is collapsing. The market is the single best performing investment class over time, bar none. Actively managed stock mutual funds, funds run by professional managers as opposed to index funds, are a huge and highly profitable business. Profitable for the companies that run them. 82% failed to outperform the unmanaged index, but 100% of them charge their clients high fees to try. Isn't investing complicated? Don't I need professionals to guide me? No, and no. Funds run by professional managers, as opposed to index funds, are a huge and highly profitable business. Only 0.6% showed any skill at besting the index, or, as the researchers put it, the result was statistically indistinguishable from zero. There are still about 4,600 mutual funds being offered as of this writing. To put this in perspective, there are only about 3,700 publicly traded U.S. companies for them to invest in. Yes. You read that correctly. There's lots of money to be made with actively managed funds, just not by the investors. Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund, FETASAX, is the only tool we need to access it. The simple truth is this: the more complex an investment is, the less likely it is to be profitable. Index funds outperform actively managed funds in large part simply because actively managed funds require expensive active managers. Not only are they prone to making investing mistakes, their fees are a continual performance drag on the portfolio. Safety is a bit of an illusion. There is no risk-free investment. Index investing is for people who want the best possible results. I don't favor indexing just because it is easier, although it is, or because it's simpler, although it is that too. I favor it because it is more effective and more powerful in building wealth than the alternatives. To buy the index is to accept the market's average return. People have trouble accepting the idea of themselves or anything in their life. Over periods of 15 to 30 years, the index will outperform 82% to 99% of actively managed funds. The difference in projected results between 100% stocks and an 80-20 mix of stocks and bonds is tiny. How those results actually unfold over the decades is likely to be equally close, and the ultimate winner is basically unpredictable. For this reason, and favoring simplicity, I recommend 100% stocks using Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund. While you could, you don't have to follow this exactly. You are free to adapt what works best for your situation and temperament. I know money is important. I just don't want to spend my life thinking about it. Money can buy many things, but nothing more valuable than your freedom.